Hi Scorpio, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So what we're going to do is the second half of April, a bi-weekly read. This will be for you and who, all right? And that who could be a friend, family member, boyfriend, girlfriend, a person of interest, of course, and even one side of a situation or another if love is not on your brain, all right? So we're going to see what wants to come out for you here. This will be a general read, so if you're looking for a personal read that taps into your own personal energies, then go to theguidedintuitive.com up here or in my description box below. All right, let's see what is going on for you. I hope you all are safe and doing well. I'm thinking of you, sending great love vibes your way, and we're going to see what wants to come out here for you. We're going to start with you first. Keep in mind that it can be reversed messages, so I might be talking to you about, you on one side and then the other person on the other. Feel free to reverse the messages as you see fit. All right. So let's jump into this. Where are you at right now? Where are you at right now? Current vibrations. This is really good. So we get the Nine of Cups. This is coming to fruition. This is a nice warm energy, jumping for joy. It's really beautiful. And it just tells me that this is about, comfort, happiness, satisfaction, just joyful and being in that really great, warm energy. So what is it that you're so excited about, Scorpio? Because I would like to know, all right? This is really good. Now, this could be pertain to, a love situation, a relationship of some sort, but you are emotionally feeling really satiated is what I'm getting here. So this is really good. Could be deal with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces as well, but I really think this is you, okay? All right, so let's go and see what else wants to come. So the Nine of Cups, what else? Four of Wands. Wow, this is marriage. This is about a happy family life. No wonder you're so damn excited. This is awesome. It's great to be a Scorpio. This is really great. So this is like, almost feeling like this is success on all realms. This is really focusing on two people coming together. This is marriage. This is almost like, life is bringing you so much joy. It's like a circus type thing. So it's really, really quite beautiful. There is like celebration. The fours are all about stability. And when I get this is just harmony. This is home. This is marriage. Wow, Scorpio, I am so excited for you. This is really, no wonder you're so happy. This is really beautiful. So the Four of Wands, it could be done with a fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energy. So that very much both could be, or you could be dealing with someone like that. But wow, there is, it's beautiful. I can't tell you. It's that wand energy, which is, all about that creativity and, enjoy and everything. Anything else? The Moon, wow. Even though there may be something that might be of an illusion, I think that you finally found someone that really makes you happy, someone that really brings out the joy in you, which is really beautiful. And it could be that it's hidden. So it could be that you haven't expressed this quite yet for some of you, because I get the Moon card, and maybe it is that. Perhaps it's also that it wants you to focus on. We just had the full moon last night, in Libra, and that was all about blooming. Something new was blooming. So I really feel that some certain joy, maybe that there's something that is hidden is actually going to be coming out. Maybe you're stepping up and telling someone that you definitely have a lot of joy and love for them, and it has been hidden before. Or perhaps there is some sort of illusion in love that you might be on right now. Now that could be for some of you. There could be some sort of an illusion that could be standing in the way. But for some of you, I think it was maybe just blocked before. And I really think it's coming to the surface is what I feel, that it was an emotion that was blocked and now it's coming to the surface and the light is shining on it, especially after the full moon of last night. So I just really feel that is significant to you. So note your comments below. Let's see what else wants to come out for you here. Anything else that wants to come out? I'm going to try. Yeah, I'm just going to continue with this and see what else. So something is some sort of illusion. Okay. Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So this is about looking at something and having faith. And this is about whatever you put your time, money, effort, or love into, that you want to see it grow. Okay. So Scorpio, if this is the case, it's kind of like you put your energy into something and you want to see if it's going to grow. And maybe you've been waiting. Maybe you've been waiting, for someone to step up, to come through, or to see if you want to actually put any more effort into something. So it's kind of like this moment that you're taking and kind of looking and saying, okay, what do I really want to continue to invest my love, money, time or into in order to make it grow? Okay, in order to see it grow. Okay, so that's what I get. But it is about having faith about what it is that you're doing, that you'll get out what it is that you do put into it. So it's like creating that vision and what that is. So you're taking a moment to take a look at that. And this is interesting. Okay, anything else that wants to come through for you? Let's see what else that is. Eight of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, so what we get here, the eights are all about, this is about, kind of balancing things out a little bit. And like I said, I think it does have a lot to do with the phases of the moon, that you've been kind of ignited. This is about engagement. This is about, now literally it could be an engagement for you. And that's why things are shining so brightly. It could be you, working from home and being very engaged in something. It could be higher education or getting more research done on something or someone. Perhaps someone might be watching another person, as well. And it's kind of almost like divine timing has got to do with, as a play in this, because we've got the moon cycles. I do want to pull something out. Let me see if I have the cards here available, and if I do, I'm going to go ahead and grab them. If I don't, then it is what it is. But I want to see if you have anything that I can kind of pull from on there. Okay, so no, that's okay. So what I'm going to do is pull another deck. I want to see what else wants to come through for you here and see what that is. Yeah, I think this is being really engaged in tuning out any distractions for yourself. I think that's what it is. I think that now that, perhaps you're in an environment that you're able to do that, and you really want to focus on what it is that you want to grow, and you're doing the research necessary for it. That's what I get here. How interesting. So what is this illusion as it pertains, what is this illusion, the moon here? I want to see what's the moon card here. Wow, I mean, I really get this. Look at what I get when I clarify the moon card. Everything that I'm getting is this joy. You are in a happy spot. I gotta tell you, note your comments below, you guys. Tell me where it is where you're at. Are you feeling really joyful about something? Because this is just saying that there is a positive change in your life. And the key to the positive change is about, experiencing joy and finding joy and indulging in random acts of just joyful things, whether it is, petting a dog, looking at the birds, as you're going for maybe a walk outside of some sort. For some of you are out your window. It could be something like that, but it's just like really just, during the hard and easy times, it also wants to remind you to keep surrendering joy. And what a magnificent piece of a card advice here, in terms of doing that, especially during these times right now. So there's just so much joy here. It's like, I'm excited about it. So this is interesting. So anything else that wants to come out for you here? And then we're going to move on to the other person real quick. Okay, so it does want you to face any adversities. It does want you to face them and not bury them. So again, if anything is, kind of coming up to the surface, it wants you to face any adversities that you might have. Now, it could be in a relationship or a situation, whatever that is. But I see nothing but really beautiful joy here is what I'm seeing, okay? And you're facing your adversities, you're getting rid of distractions, and you're doing research and engaging in things and really focusing on the seeds of what you want to see grow. And that's exactly what I see here. So could be in terms of a relationship that you're investing into, someone, something. That's what I see. I'm going to take a look at the other person on the other side and see what wants to come out for you here. Okay, what does that look like? The Sun card. Wow, this person's got the Sun. This is like one of the best vibrational cards here. So whatever it is, or whomever it is on this other side, they're just as exuberant and joyful as you are. I mean, they get the Sun card, right? This is the positive vibes to the hilt times 10, right? In fact, while we're vibing here, I'm going to pull a vibe card and see. I think if it's going to, yeah, this is about sharing a breath. So this is about being grounded, okay? This is about sharing a breath with someone. So it could be that there is joy. Maybe there is some spoken words between two people here that brings amazing joy for both of you. Why do I have this feeling that's what it is? I mean, note your comments below, but I think that someone that it had maybe not expressed something is now expressing something, and it's bringing joy to the relationship and to the situation, or whatever that is for you here. But it's really good vibrations, and I get that on this side. It's like sharing a breath. So this is about really sharing with others, communicating with others. I know a lot of us are at home still, but we can still communicate with others, and that's really key. Anything else that wants to come up for this person? They get the Sun card. Yeah, I mean, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Anything else? 10 of Pentacles. Wow. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, but this is a happy family life. This is absolutely gorgeous. You could be, with family at this particular time, focusing on family and the kids. This is wealth. This is enjoying the wealth of that you have built here. This is just about establishing family and that type of thing. So it could be that now that you are having conversations, you're sharing, and perhaps the Ten of Pentacles has something to do with it. But really, yeah, that's really, really key. It's coming to fruition, whatever it is that is happening. And it looks like it's happening on both sides here. Anything else? The World card, a completion. So there is an ending of a cycle. So on this person's side, it could have to do, maybe had to do with travel of some sort. There's an ending of a cycle, a completion, but it is a successful completion. And my gosh, to get the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles all the way through here for this other person. Now, again, you might resonate with this side more than the other, or just what's happening is that, in this situation or in this relationship, you both are extremely feeling such beautiful joy here. I mean, this is all that I'm seeing here. I mean, it's all good cards. I don't even know what, there's nothing here. The Four of Pentacles. Okay, so good. This is about a really good grounding. It's about stability and security. And I'm not surprised to see this, because especially when I see the Ten of Pentacles, that is about that. So it could be that you're dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or this person has, is a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or you've got that in your chart as well. But yeah, very, very grounded type of energy. Okay. What do I want to find out? In terms of this to become more open into all of this joy, what would be important for this other person? And I'm going to go back to you. Yeah, I think for them, it is about surrendering it to. It's like almost like this person is getting rid of any sorts of scarcity in terms of their mindset. And so obviously, because what's happening here is there's been a huge change in terms of Pentacles here, but I really feel that there is I think this is like let go and now joy, and then, about manifesting and really, changing a belief system. So I think that's what's happening. The universe has asked this person to really open up to nurture and to be of abundance, and to know that abundance and money is energy, and about removing those blocks. And what is happening is it's about succeeding beyond your wildest dreams. Okay. And I think that's what's happening here. It's succeeding beyond your wildest dreams, almost for both of you, because there's joy here on both sides. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing. I'm going to pull a card in terms of what it is that you help you experience this even more, just on your side real quick. As I'm thinking of this, surrender to divine timing. There's things that are working out. Remember I said like the moon had something to do with it? I felt that. And I felt that right at the very beginning of your read, that it is divine timing. So if you've got someone that you have been, and I'm gotta go jump over to your side here, because if you've got something that has been someone that brings you lots of joy, that brings you warmth, that nurturing, this is saying to surrender to the joy, but it's also saying is to express that, get that out in the open. Okay, so from the under waters of emotions, the moon has brought it to light, and that's what I'm seeing for you here. There is a lot of joy here, but it is in divine timing. This person had to let go of this, and all the floodgates open, and abundance comes through for them. And that was something that they needed to overcome before this was coming together. So I got to tell you, you're right on the precipice of all of this taking place. You had an amazing read last month, you guys. I think I got a 40,000 in terms of views there. And we're not even, that was just a 2-week period. And I don't even think we're there. We just started the 2-week period. So we've got at least maybe 14 days to go. This is going to be probably an extension of that is moving even further for you, Scorpio. Whoever it is that you are dealing with. Now, I don't know if you've mentioned it to this person, if you've already opened up about this, or one of you has opened up, but I feel that something that is now, that was under illusion, is now being brought to light. So this is really beautiful. I love seeing this. So I want to go back to how can this manifest even more successfully. So I'm going to go back to you on what that is for you. How can you manifest this even more successfully? Okay. What does that look like for you? How can you manifest this more successfully? Okay, so what we want to do, and I'm going to pull a surrender card at the same time. So I got the 5 of Swords, and how you can do this is to get rid of any obsessive thinking. Okay, so if you've been having issues with, rumination of obsessive thinking about a person, place, or thing, okay, it could be a person here. It's about letting that go and, focusing on, it's about getting rid of this, because the 5 of Swords, the 5s are talking about adversity. This is about how you can make this more successful than it already is here. Which, is really about divine timing, is, letting go of the control and the obsessive thinking of wanting to control something or someone. This is getting rid of that. And I think that it has to do with some of the divine timing about you getting rid of this, and this other person getting rid of their scarcity mindset. It's like you both are doing some work on either side, but this adversity, how to make this is what needed to happen for this divine timing. It's kind of like a cycle has kind of come into play. So if you're obsessing about a person or a situation, the divine timing that has been happening, this emotions that it's been happening over here, it's coming to light, and it's allowing you to handle it. And I think that you're doing it successfully, because there's a lot of joy. It's about surrendering to joy, surrendering to the emotion that is going to release you. And I think that's what's happening here, and that's what I'm getting here. It's just really all about that, right? And face your adversities. So at the moon, the full moon that we just had yesterday, I think really allowed you to make that change of ridding of obsessive thoughts. Now, if you need help with that, definitely go to Beyond the Read up here, but this is definitely something that will help you. And again, it's about the divine timing. This is about, it's according to the universal law. So it wants you to be patient in getting rid of this. So how you can manifest this more successfully and bring this to fruition is definitely to get rid of any sort of obsessive thoughts on over here, because that's going to help. And I think that this is closing out a cycle, because it came to light with that full moon in Libra. So I think that was the case. So I think that was going to help. Anything else that can help you here as well? So surrendering to that, yeah, it wants you to bust out of your cocoon, okay? Come out, beyond the depths of the waters, right? And, that has, maybe in the past have been holding you back. Maybe because it was just some sort of illusion that you were holding on to that's just no longer working for you. And the light has been it was shining on it to bust out of your cocoon. So I really feel that a lot of you have been doing that and kind of, facing your adversities, which is really key. Anything else to help you manifest this more successfully? Yeah, this person brought a wake-up call to you, okay? And that's what I really feel, that this is a wake-up call, all right? And it is a time to surrender to the joy, address your emotions, face your adversities, and come full circle, right? And for some of you, it's telling someone how you feel about them, or vice versa here, okay? So that's what I feel here, okay? This is beautiful. And anything of these other cards want to tell us one word here: discipline. You can manifest or accomplish whatever it is that you put your mind to, okay? So that's what it's saying. Surrender to the joy. Be patient in some of this divine timing. This all has to do about the crown chakra. So it is about disciplining yourself to rid of any of these of the negative, thoughts that kind of have, held you back in the past. Okay, so it's a wake up call, and I think you know it. So note your comments below, Scorpio, because I'd like to know. I think you're aware of it, and let me know how it's come to light for some of you. Some of you might have experienced, some have yet to experience, because again, it's about this divine timing here. So it could take a place before, during this time period, or even well after. So So note your comments. So that's interesting. For this other person, how can they manifest this more successfully? This Ten of Cups, I mean, this Sun card, the Pentacles, I mean, and the World card coming to completion. They're ending a cycle of an old belief system in scarcity, and they're moving into extreme abundance. So you can see how that timing, you getting rid of your obsessive thoughts, this person getting rid of that, and then the coming together is so much more successful. That is why divine timing is so important, guys, okay? And as much as we hate to hear that word sometimes, surrender and be patient to divine timing, you know by looking back after that it was always in your best interest and for your highest good, okay? So just believe in that, all right? So for this other person here, what is it in terms of what they need to, what's going to be the best way for them to move forward? What cards I want to use? Yeah. What is going to be how they can manifest this more successfully? Anything else? Begin to explore. So they're beginning to really explore the abundance in their life. I think is one of the biggest things is now the gates have kind of opened to them and they're no longer stuck in that old mindset. And now they're reassessing their life and they're saying, okay, how do I want to move forward and how do I want to discipline myself, as I move forward? Yeah. And in order to do that, to make the plan, they might have to do a little bit of retreating. So the time alone is allowing them to kind of percolate things a little bit and kind of reassess where they're at and how they would like to move forward in this situation, okay, and explore the relationship and situation, okay? So that's what I see. Now, anything else, one word for this person that we need to come through here? Indecision. Yeah, this is about using their intuition. They're going to use their intuition as it relates to this relationship and situation. And in their life overall, they'll use their intuition a lot in terms of moving forward. So this, I gotta tell you guys, this is really, really beautiful, okay? They're deciding which way to go, and I don't think this has to do, this might have to do for a relationship for some of you. Some of it might have to do with this person's work as well, so it might have to do with something of the sort. Yeah, and this is that's going to be key because this indecision means that they've got to put something to an end, which I really believe that that it allows them to have a brand new beginning. And that's when I got the World card, for completion. Something's come to a completion. There is a wish coming true here, okay, is what I'm really feeling. Some sort of wish for this person, and and that's what I see. But I also feel that it's to you because you have so much joy. You're surrendering to something and you're taking a chance on something, and you're busting out of your cocoon. And this situation that you're in has been a wake-up call on this side is what I'm feeling too. So it's really beautiful, okay? So what is it that you want to say to this person, and what would that other person want to say to you? Okay, so first, what do you want to say to this person, Scorpio? What is that? Okay, here it is. What is it? I would love it if we could just be quiet and hold each other. Wow, I don't know. You know what? I think Gemini got this as well. So you guys got to kind of check out your moon rising and your Venus signs as well. But yeah, that's what I love this. This really just this talks about the gentleness, getting back to the gentleness and the importance of the relationship rather than all of the other outlying stuff that is maybe convoluted the relationship or left it a little confusing and, just kind of it's about bridging the gap between you both, I think. Yeah, and it's really about moving into the gentleness and wondering how did they get so out of hand? Let's just focus on where we were at the very beginning, okay? And let's take a look at this other person and what they want to say to you. Let's see, we'll take a look what that is. Okay, here it is. Have a look at this. This feels awful. Can we start again and really listen to each other? See, you guys are on the same page. You're on the same page. And the divine timing was so key in this. And that's what I wanted to express. It's kind of, you both want the same thing. So on with it, okay? Andale. Get on with it, guys, because there's just too much joy and love here. And I think that personally for each of you, you're just kind of getting rid of some of your little demons, at least the major ones that's really maybe was an obstacle in the relationship or in the situation to begin with. So I'm sending you lots of love. Please note your comments below, and I look forward to seeing you next time in May. Namaste.